Welcome back, and in this video I'm going to show you how to draw in Krita step by step, even if you're just starting out. Krita is a powerful digital painting app, and once you understand the basic workflow, you can go from a blank canvas to a finished sketch much faster than you might think. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides. Now let's jump in. The first thing you need to do is create your canvas. Open Krita and from the start screen click New File. This is where you decide the size of your artwork. Set the canvas size to whatever you need, whether that's a square image for social media, a wide canvas for a banner, or a standard page size for a drawing. Once your dimensions are set, click Create, and Krita will open your new blank document. Now that your canvas is ready, the next step is selecting the brush tool. On your keyboard, press B. This activates the freehand brush tool, which is the main tool you'll use for most drawing in Krita. If you're new to digital art, this is the tool that works like a pencil or pen in real life, so it's the best place to begin. Next, you'll want to choose a brush. Press F6 to open the brush preset selector. Here you can browse the different brush styles Krita gives you. If you want a nice starting point, try something like Digital Pencil 2 or Basic 5 size. These are great for sketching because they feel natural and responsive. Don't worry too much about finding the perfect brush right away. The important thing is to pick one and start practicing. After that, choose your color. Open the advanced color selector and pick whatever color you want to draw with. For beginners, a dark gray or black is usually best for sketching because it keeps the lines clear and easy to see. You can always change colors later if you want to ink, shade, or add details. Now it's time to actually start drawing. Move your brush over the canvas and make some strokes. Don't worry if your lines aren't perfect at first. That is completely normal. If you make a mistake, just press Ctrl Z to undo it. Undo is one of the most useful shortcuts in any drawing software, so get used to using it often while you practice. If your hand feels shaky and your lines come out a little rough, Krita has a great solution for that. Keep the brush tool active, then open the tool options and set smoothing to stabilizer. This helps smooth out your brush strokes automatically, which is especially useful for clean line art or more controlled sketching. It can make a huge difference if you struggle with shaky lines. Another important part of drawing in Krita is using layers. Open the Layers docker and click the plus icon to create a new layer. A good workflow is to sketch on one layer and then draw your clean lines on another layer. That way, if you want to adjust your sketch, you can do it without affecting your final line art. Layers make editing much easier and give you a lot more control over your artwork. This is one of the biggest reasons digital art is so flexible. You don't have to do everything perfectly in one pass. You can build your drawing step by step, starting with a rough sketch, then refining it, then adding color or shading later. If you make a mistake on one layer, you can fix it without ruining the rest of the drawing. There are also a few important things to keep in mind when working in Krita. Paint layers use pixels, which means brush strokes are raster based. Because of that, brush strokes cannot be individually reshaped after you draw them the way vector shapes can. So if you want to change a line, you usually redraw it or paint over it rather than editing it like a shape. Also, if you zoom in extremely far, you may notice pixelation. That is normal for raster artwork. It does not mean something is wrong with your file. It just means you are seeing the individual pixels more closely. When you zoom back out, your drawing will look normal again. So to quickly recap, open Krita, create a new file, set your canvas size, press B to choose the brush tool, press F6 to pick a brush preset, select your color, start drawing, use Ctrl Z when needed, turn on stabilizer for smoother lines, and use layers to keep your artwork organized. That's the basic workflow for drawing in Krita. Once you practice these steps a few times, drawing in Krita becomes much easier and much more enjoyable. The key is just to start simple, experiment with brushes, and get comfortable with layers and undo. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more tutorials, and let me know in the comments what software you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.